Tell me that Ocarina of Time is not an isekai. Tell me that it's not.
Stop it. No.
You got Farm Girl, you got Zelda, you got Zora
That's
Girl,
a harem.
you got
a harem
Gerudo
anime.
Girl.
Hey,
He's
just 'cause
going
it's-
around
just 'cause
and they're
it's
all
fantasy
jumping
doesn't
on.
mean it's isekai. It's more harem.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Life is Daijoubu, episode 38. I realized I gotta do the hand stuff too, so we can get like Mr. Beast viewpoints. 38, 48, 48. Gosh dang it. Welcome to 48. This is 48. I'm Cole. Thane's here. Sky is here. It's the normal well, it's not the normal show, because today we are going to be talking about anime and specifically the spring season of 2024. And even more specifically, what will be airing during that season. That's right. We're going to be going over every single show that will be coming out this season, what we're watching, what we're excited for, what shows look like absolute dumpster fires that we probably might still watch as a result. So stay tuned and look forward to that.
Do people really click on this podcast and not expect us to watch anime? Do you think there's somebody out there that's just like, maybe they're not going to talk about anime today? They're just not going to.
What will we talk about?
Defeats the purpose.
I could tell you
of the
about my
show.
woodworking process.
Yeah, I want a full in-depth 2-hour video
The
tutorial.
full end up 2-hour
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Well, the tutorial that I learned from was only like 10 minutes long, so I don't know if I can stretch it.
Stretch it out. Be like the episode like 4, 5, 6, 7-ish of an anime season.
Okay.
Stretch it.
I'll be the what's it called? Like the middle episodes that are just not fun to listen to. Did you get some bleach on your elbow?
This is a
hand-me-down, I know, but like, was it bleached before? Or was that
Yes.
you, sir?
It was bleached before.
Okay, that's a pretty sick jacket.
Yeah,
I've seen you been wearing it recently.
It looks like the bleach is like, I'll see it in parts and I'm like, oh, it looks like it belongs there. But I feel like I need to bleach more of the jacket in order for that to be the case.
Yeah, probably. What's new with you, Thane? Dragging some dogmas around
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, they don't want to. They kind of ignore the first time. It's like, no, there was no one.
We never dragon dogma
Yeah.
one like that.
Yeah. It's
That's
like, yeah, that we made a set. We made a game with the number 2 in it.
Like how I did that there. You said, wouldn't it be fun if we didn't talk about anime? So I just made it so we still talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's not what our show is about. We talk about anime here. So without further ado, before we actually get into the season, the spring season, let's go over quickly over the news. I literally only have 2 things that I found that I deemed
Worthy.
talkable. And I don't even know if they're worthy because they're just season 2 announcements. And you guys might know one that I don't know. So first up is Shangri-La Frontier season 2.
Yeah.
That will be airing in October, actually, so
I
very
like that
quickly.
one.
And the next one is Solo Leveling is getting a season 2 as well. No time on the year though, or the whenever that is.
I saw that one.
That was expected.
Yeah.
Very expected, yeah. Anything else you guys happen to see?
The game based off of Akira Toriyama's
Sandland?
Sandland looks really freaking cool.
It was pretty cool. Is it going to be a movie?
April. There's a mini series.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is
So
going
I
to be
think it's
too.
on Netflix. Yeah, it's kind of like they're riding off the promotion. Like these games are coming in tandem.
Nice.
For promotional reasons. Pretty sure they had different developments. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we missed any other season 2 announcements, let us know in the comments because we probably did.
I actually played the demo for Sandland. Now that I remember it, I wasn't having fun.
The
I
game?
didn't know what to do. They like drop you right in the middle and don't really give you much tutorial on
They
it.
just say, "Welcome to the Sandland,"
Yeah.
like that.
And I wasn't having fun with it.
Do they get Jerry Seinfeld to voice it?
That would be cool, but no.
And they've just got the endless bass loop up to the top.
I'd love that. Well, because I've got nothing else left, if you guys got nothing else left, we can jump right into the spring because let's be honest, that's where the meat of this show is going to be, and it will take a while to get through everything, as it always does. Sky's looking very sexually into your eyes, and so I think it means it's time to get going.
Stop! We're gonna get a lawsuit.
You're gonna turn them on,
You're
and
gonna
you
get
just
From the
stop.
cameras, the camera.
You're gonna get
No, the
someone
people
pregnant,
watching will
bro,
be.
viewers.
How
Don't hold
Chadley
hands.
would that be to impregnate somebody with your eyes through a screen?
Well, people don't
Be
by
paying
holding
for child
hands
support.
and kissing on the mouth.
Unless they had this lady takes you to court, you have to swab your eyes.
Wait, what would be the difference between your eye DNA and like just your like saliva?
I don't know.
Does eyes have like saliva like DNA? Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about spring season
They
of
could
anime.
probably get your tear ducts or something. I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about spring anime.
We just made an anime. We wrote
we
one.
rewrote an anime.
Impregnating a girl through my
At the
eyes.
time
That time I impregnated a girl with my eyes through a video camera on YouTube.
Part 1, season 4.
Part 1, season 4. All right. The first show we have is called A Condition Called Love. I know nothing about this. Anybody?
Nope.
It got a sad face. Well, it's got the average face.
Yeah, it's got
And face.
the meh
That's a lot of
face.
anime
That's
today.
kind of sad though. Look, it's got the average face, and it's number 12. I feel like it's pretty
People-
high.
I think people are just like, their first impressions are very harsh. They're like, oh my God, the one tiny thing, average mid show. It's like, guys, it's the first episode. You got to give
Well,
it
I got a
chance.
question for you guys real quick too, because I never do this, but it seems like people watch episode 1 and then they'll rate the show.
That's
off of
exactly
that.
what they
Yeah,
do.
I never do
I
it.
never do that either.
It ruins a show's reputation. Like they'll be stuck with an average rating through the show because a million people just instantly season 1 impression.
I won't rate a show till I finish it.
Uh-huh.
Or
Or if
I
you
do.
drop
There is an or. No, not necessarily if I
Yeah.
drop it, but like if the show's like incredibly long, it's more so a manga thing for me.
Yeah.
If I'm still reading the manga, like Rent a Girlfriend, I've got a rating on Rent a Girlfriend, even though it's not done. I guess one more thing to preface before we continue on is the season has started. That's why we ended up waiting extra week. I know last time we said we were gonna do it back to back, but that didn't happen because we decided we are gonna wait a week so that we can watch some of the shows that will come out. Unfortunately, not a lot of shows have still come out
Yeah.
even after 1 week. So, yeah, take that as you will. So we'll be like I said, we'll be going over the shows that we are going to be watching as well as the shows that we have seen. A spoiler alert: I've literally only watched like 2 episodes of shows, even though I know at least one other show has aired. I just haven't gotten around to watching the episode yet. So that's just me. But anyway, we can move to the next one. Do you want to just go down the line, Thane? We'll just loop back every
A
time.
solid bowl of eccentrics.
I like the
light
name.
novel.
I like the name.
It's
Comedy, fantasy.
It's a detective. Apparently, it's a detective meets a princess with magical powers.
It's got to be an isekai, right?
And a female knight. Oh, it's like a fictional country. It's like some weird, goofy premise. I don't know. I'm not watching that.
I think it's an isekai.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it either, but I really like the name, actually. Sky, are you watching this?
No.
Sadly not. Dang. Okay.
Sadly not, no. Could always throw it on there, though.
Next up.
In Archdemon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride.
Kind of sounds like our hentai.
It doesn't have the ecchi tag.
No, it's probably just a regular romance.
I take it none of us are watching this.
No.
I'm not going to lie, I based a lot of my picking off of the fact that Mushoku Tensei is airing this season. And so I don't want to watch very many fantasies or any at all because
Fair.
I know they're
I
just going
love
to be
fantasy.
overshadowed by that.
Fair.
I love fantasy, but I haven't. But I look at a show. It's like, hey, does this look like generic fantasy, not unique? Does it? Nope. Okay.
All right, next up is as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world.
Can we just kill long titles?
I won't lie, this is one of the ones that I like heavily considered watching, but I just didn't do it. I don't know why.
I can with some editing, I can restructure that.
Do it on the spot. Go.
The aristocrat with the overpowered skill. The reincarnated aristocrat with the overpowered skill.
Or appraisal skill.
Appraisal skill.
There you go.
There. That's
Easy
still
peasy.
long, but it's shorter.
Yeah, it is kind of long still.
Or appraisal aristocrat. There you go.
But I have not watched it. I don't know. I probably won't. Honestly, it doesn't seem that like impressive because it's like cool an appraisal skill. Whatever.
But Studio Mother.
Studio Mother.
You're not watching it, are you?
No.
Okay. And Dane, you're not as well, right?
No.
All right, let me get rid of this
Bing.
Microsoft Bing ad. Get out of
I
my
hate
like
this,
it's
by
not
the
airing-
way, that
Looks
Windows
like it's not
throws
airing
ads
until
up like
next
that.
week, so.
It says episode 2 airing in 6 days. I think it aired today.
it
Oh,
already
it did.
aired.
Oh, never mind. Never mind then.
All right, next up, it's a Thane pick.
I did not pick this one. It's
Dang.
called Astronaut.
It looks CG.
It's a
Based off of
comedy.
the front.
Nah, I've looked at the trailer. It's just the style of the guy who draws it.
No,
I've seen. It's the same guy who does Carol and Tuesday. So.
don't know that
Yeah, I
one.
don't know
It's
that
a
one.
classic. Okay, whatever.
I know nothing about it. Does anybody pick this?
No.
Mm.
I honestly, I feel like I can honestly say this is the first time I'm seeing it is right now. Because even though I've went through this list multiple times, I feel like I've never noticed this one until right now.
It is a anime original.
Oh, that's kind of
Okay.
nice.
It's I watched another show from the same style as this guy called I can't even remember, but it had the same style. It was also anime original.
Did you not like it because you can't remember the name of it?
Yeah.
Yikes. Does not bode well with that
Yeah.
61 frowny face either.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we have Bartender Glass of God.
It's a sequel to an anime called Bartender.
So I saw the trailer for this one, and it just looks like people just having a vibe.
Yeah. That's what the original was. It's like, I'm having trouble, and the bartender's like, oh, here's a drink.
Wait, this is
that.
actually a sequel? You weren't just memeing?
I think it's a reimagining.
Okay.
But there was an anime called Bartender based off
Got
of
it.
manga. It's
Got
just
it.
like every week it's like, oh man, my
It's
life
just
is sad. And it's
Curing
like,
their
here's a
life with
drink.
alcoholism.
Make him an alcoholic.
It's one of those. The trailer showed a guy pouring like alcohol into a drink, and it looked like they over animated that drink, and it's just
Froth.
like, why'd they put all the budget here? It's just because
Yeah.
this is like all maybe it's because like they're not moving much in the show, so it's like we'll put the budget in the pouring and the drinks. That'd be fun. I'm not watching this. Are you guys?
Yeah, no.
No.
All right.
Who still cares about Black Butler?
Apparently, some people still care about Black Butler, the public school arc, specifically
So
because
it's such an old show, dude.
29. It's number 29 on the list. Some people like it.
It's the hype died after I think nobody really liked season 2, and so the hype died. But they're still trying to get people back.
Is the manga
Come-
finished?
I don't think so. It's been like 20 years.
I was gonna nod my head yes, but as I like thought about it, I'm like, I don't actually know. I assumed it was.
Every
but
time we go to Barnes and Noble, I just see like volume 1 through
rows,
30 or whatever.
rows
it's
of
called.
Black Butler. Yeah, that's one of those older ones that I've always been like, oh yeah, that exists.
Also, what I know is that the relationship between the two main characters is very sus, especially the age gap.
Oh,
Nice.
all right. Moving on then.
That's just what I. That's just what. That's
He had to go back. He just had to. He had to go back.
It's your turn, Master Thane.
Blue Archive, the animation, another gotcha game.
Looks like cute girls.
Yeah.
Cute girls playing gotcha
This
games.
anime will adapt the Countermasters Committee arc. Yeah, because all gotcha games have to have arcs now.
Okay. Hot. Like here's a. You can use this gotcha game, people. This is gonna be a good idea. What are these called? Ideas. Pitch. Here's my pitch.
Pitch.
Here's my gotcha game anime pitch. Ready?
Mhm.
You have a gotcha game, and the anime is the cute girls from said gotcha game playing the gotcha game. And so like they're trying to get polls and stuff. So you have a bunch of memes about just people not getting polls and like people polling themselves, and like the other ones that hate each other. When they pull them, they get really mad because they don't like that person, and
then
they
they
pull
go to
them.
the big gotcha game tournament because they always hold those.
Yeah, they go to the big
Yeah.
gotcha game tournament
Yeah.
and their beach uniforms.
And then
It writes
yeah.
itself. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like that's free.
because Japanese
free
women,
for you.
'cause Japanese women are into gotcha.
Who's not into gotcha?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Not me. I don't.
Hey,
I can't.
That
I
man
can't
played
really-
Xenoblade 2. I know.
Doesn't mean I was into it.
I didn't have, but the thing
Pulled
with Xenoblade 2 is you don't
Cosmos.
have to pay a cent apart from buying the game itself.
Next, we have Chillin' in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers by JC Staff.
I have level 3 super cheat powers. You ain't nothing. You ain't shit, boy.
I Wait. What is a super cheat power thing? Can you explain to
I
me?
have no idea.
I think you have level 3 of them. What?
It's a joke, dude.
Oh, I thought you were being real.
I've seen so many of these like isekai fantasies. I don't even know if this one's an isekai, but it's
gotta be.
It's just like one main boy, and then
A harem
he
of
just
girls.
Yeah.
builds like a village of
Wish
just
fulfillment.
different women, like fairies and elves and dog ladies.
Thank
and
you, Shield Hero.
it just never ends. It's like, oh wow, conveniently here's an entire village of women elves, only women with really big boobs. Their village got burned.
Hey,
Can they live here?
You played Ocarina of Time. You're into that. You know what was happening when you played through that game. Tell me that Ocarina of Time is not an isekai. Tell me that
Shut
it's
up.
not.
Stop it! No.
You got Farm Girl. You got Zelda. You got Zora
That's
Girl.
a harem.
You got
a harem
Gerudo
anime.
Girl.
Hey,
He's
just 'cause
going
it's-
around
just 'cause
and they're
it's
all
fantasy
jumping
doesn't
on.
mean it's isekai. It's more harem.
There's literally at one point where he goes to a town with just women, like you
Speaking-
pointed out.
But they
Speaking
didn't
of
like him.
harems-
They didn't like him. They didn't want him
Hey,
there.
wait,
They threw him in
speaking-
jail.
Speaking of
Speaking
harems,
of harems, we've got Date A Live season 5.
It's one of those. It's
like it
one
'cause
of
it
those
rhymes.
monstrous harem shows that just refuse to die.
Is
We
it
got
really?
Freaking High School DD. This show. Well, it's I know there's more of them, but
Like High School DD still gets episodes?
yeah, I think it does.
I did not realize that.
I can't like. There's another one. I can't remember it. I can't think of the name. But there's a lot of shows like this that just keep getting that survived. I don't know.
Awesome. Well, next up, we got one that we will be watching.
It doesn't start till May 12th. Is it like only a few episodes?
I don't know. What is it though, Thane? It's your
Demon
turn.
Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Hashira training arc. It's like building up to the final arc, which will probably be like 1,000,000 episodes. I don't know.
The day that Demon Slayer finishes, I would love to compare the pacing of the anime to the pacing of the manga. Because as of right now, I don't think much has changed. And I've always complained a little bit about the pacing of the manga of Demon Slayer.
Yeah. I think the last arc drags.
Yeah, it drags.
It's
It's the typical final arc. Try
In
to
a shonen.
cram everything into the final arc.
I
as
mean,
we can.
same thing happened in Naruto.
I'm reading Bleach right now.
We're
I can
literally
tell you that.
getting that in My Hero Academia right now.
Like the manga.
Jujutsu Kaisen. We've been on this final fight. Same with My Hero, both My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen. We've been on this final fight for chapters now.
And it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just really weird for the pacing, especially because Demon Slayer, I always felt had phenomenal pacing. It just slows way
We need to
down.
kill
Well,
it.
it's weird because it's not slow.
It's like it picks up, it slows down, and then if you feel like there's a time skip, but it's not. It's there. It's just not really talked about.
and you feel like that, each thing that's happening could be its own arc.
yeah,
It's like 3 to 4 arcs in one
for the final arc.
for the final arc. That's the issue.
Yeah, there
it's,
it is.
That's what it
That's
is.
The
the way to
author just
explain it.
wanted to wrap it up.
And I don't think it's just that. I think it's that the author wanted to give the spotlight to all of these characters that they created, and I think that's great. I think it's awesome. I think honestly, Demon Slayer's got some of the most fleshed out cast out of any shonen. I can't say that in good conscience because I've never really watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know if that's got a super fleshed
Yeah, it's
out
got a pretty
cast.
fleshed out cast. If they
or-
survive.
Yeah. So I don't know. Demon Slayer's cool though.
Next, we have Girls Band Cry.
No girls, no band cry.
Okay. This is a Skylar show. He is watching this. If he's not watching this, he's
The
jumping back
original.
in time to watch K-On!
Anime. Where's the studio?
I
There's no studio attached to this thing.
am watching.
I knew it, dude. I knew it.
I watched episode 1. I think I'm really going to like this show. Immediately when I turned it on, it was full CG. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this at all. Yeah.
Ew.
It's CG animation.
Was it okay
no,
though?
No bias.
Yeah,
to
it wasn't bad.
No bias to CG, but as soon as I see CG, if anything else is said, I'm immediately skipping it for the season because usually CG is just awful looking.
This isn't.
There's been a few exceptions like
Beastars.
yeah, B-Stars and Land of the Illustrious, that studio.
And Doro
Citrus.
Hedoro.
So
Yeah,
Orange
Doro-
Studio. Orange Studio
Orange
just kills
Studio,
it when it comes
yeah.
to CG.
Yes.
Yeah, this honestly, it looks a lot better. Like obviously, it's very
Is
apparent
it
that it's
Sunrise
CG.
that does this?
No
Maybe
idea.
if I hover over. It does not tell
No,
me. Sorry,
you'd
guys.
have to go to the page, but we're not doing that.
We're not doing
The
that.
music's really good though. The intro and outro are incredible. Like this, I think I'm gonna really like this show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, sir.
I'm happy for me too.
You'll have to tell me if it's a Bochi the Rock at the end of the season so I can binge it,
Probably
okay?
not gonna be
Because I've
Bochi
done
the
that
Rock.
before. I binged Bochi back in the day. All right, now we are on Go Go Loser Ranger.
I see what they did. Go Loser Ranger.
This is one of those ones that like I've been seeing like the manga pop up occasionally from at Barnes and Noble for the past probably year. Every time I go to Barnes and Noble, I see it pop up and I go, huh, this could be interesting, but I just don't care. It's one of those, and it's like it almost seems like it's trying extra hard for the edgy thing because I think it was even like a mature content one, like you know how they got the little mature content warning on the front.
premise is apparently like the aliens invaded, and then the Power Rangers knockoffs beat them up, and now one guy who's a minion is going to destroy them from the inside.
Is his name Diabolico?
No.
It doesn't show on that, but it's the Viz has like the explicit warning little label on it. I don't know if it's like explicit sexual. I think it's just a gore thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not watching it, and it looks like
this was a consideration, but I thought,
yeah, it looks like 60% of people that are watching it are frowning about it. So,
Yeah.
yikes!
Next, God's games we play.
All right, we all know that Cole was watching this. I'll be blunt. We all know. We got the classic
This
trash.
Is just No Game No Life.
Is it really?
Yeah, in a world with idle gods, humans are forced to brain challenges with them. That sounds like No Game No Life.
I tried No Game No Life back when I was like in
Except
high school. I
It's
didn't
different.
like it.
It's like isekai. It's like isekai.
So this is Death Games.
Nah,
Oh.
Not Death Games. Well, to
It's
my
like
knowledge,
isekai.
I've seen episode 1.
No Game No Life is isekai, but like all the other races are smarter than humans, and then two people are like, "Hey, we want to challenge the gods."
No Game No Life is gonna be one of those ones that I pick for this show eventually someday because, like I said, I tried it in high school, but
It's okay.
dumb high school Cole didn't really get into it like everyone always says it was so good. But I don't think
Screamed
I
outside.
don't think the mics picked that up. But anyway, yeah, God's Game we play. I'll tell you a little bit about it from what I know. So you got Black Hair Boy, your typical guy. He's just typical anime guy. He's the best. He's literally just the best when it comes to playing games. And that red hair girl is a god, and she left the god kingdom. And now if they pass these god games, then they can go back to the god kingdom, and that's how she can get back because she kind of just like
Etchy.
I didn't see that tag when I clicked it. I promise you, officers. I am free. I did not. Yeah, like I don't know. I know it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be Cole's trash that he just watches because he likes trash, and that's where I am with that. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with it. Like I'll try it longer, but
Yeah.
I watched one a couple seasons ago that was very similar, and I should have dropped that one, but I just kept watching that trash. So, and the girls in that one are much cuter than this one. So, unless that blonde hair girl's cute, I don't know. I haven't seen her yet. I just know the red hair girl's kind of cute.
Okay.
All right, next up.
Grandpa and Grandma turn young again.
Sounds wholesome.
It sounds
But-
incredibly wholesome, but also kind of. I don't know how to feel about that one. What do you got, Sky?
Nothing.
Give us your input.
I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna see it. I'm sure it's a slice of life, and I'm not really in the slice of life right now, unless the characters are holding guitars and drumsticks.
Just watch K-On! All right, next up.
Yeah.
We got High Speed Etoile.
Oh, damn. The lowest rated we got 47.
Yeah, so I remember when I first saw the trailer for this one, I was like, I'd watch it. And then, like, the closer we got to the season, I saw it pop up again. I went, I don't know. And, like, since it's aired, I've actually seen comments about it. And the biggest comments I've been seeing are people saying, wow, they somehow made 300 miles per hour look like 4. And I'm just all like, huh? I didn't go watch it, obviously, but I won't watch it now. So Sorry, anime girl version of F1 racing. Maybe next time.
For this one, he needs to know I thought the studio said Dongwood animation.
To be fair, we're a little far away from the TV. I'll give you that.
And you do wear glasses.
Yeah,
He's got them on though.
I got them all. Yeah.
Hey, is anybody watching this?
It's from a video game now.
No.
It's like a magical girl show.
Yeah.
It looks very much like a magical girl show. I think we can probably move on. Sorry, people who like that. We don't know anything about it.
Okay. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Not watching it.
I'm not watching it, but I probably should. It's up my alley of garbage.
It's isekai.
Yeah. Okay, next up is jellyfish can't swim in the night.
What, you stupid? Jellyfish can't swim in the night?
Apparently,
What?
according to that title, they can't. So this one is on my watch list. It has aired episode 1, and I have not seen episode 1.
If you like this, you should tell me because I was also
Doga
interested
Kobo.
based upon the tag that I had read.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I thought the art looked good. Apparently, it's doing good with that 75% smiley face. That's
There's
solid.
a
You don't see
cute
that much.
little fairy girl at the top.
Oh, there
Oh, yeah,
is.
there's a little fairy.
I didn't notice her. I just thought they were just chilling, just vibing. I don't know. Was it a music one? I don't actually know.
It's just his drama.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm into it.
Okay.
I haven't watched episode 1, but I'm probably gonna finish the whole show. I don't have a lot of shows this season, honestly, but
Yeah, I don't either.
Next we got Kai to Otome no Kami Kasushi. Sorry if I butchered that. So whoa, I did not. I watched the trailer. Said, hey, I'll give this a shot. I did not see those tags.
ecchi mystery romance.
Especially when one character is a little boy and another is a grown woman.
Is it one of those?
Boy.
What do they call that?
It's supposed to be
Shota.
I guess. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of sus, man. I don't have many shows. I pick and choose. I picked this one. I might have picked wrong.
So it is on your
Yes.
list, though. You're gonna give it
Yeah.
an episode at least.
Yeah, see what it is. I'm playing a lot of catch up. I'm playing catch up like Slime Sama, whatever it's called.
What's slime sama?
Time I got reincarnated as a
Oh,
It's
okay,
called
okay.
Slime Sama. Dang it. Well, another show. We'll get
So,
it. Yeah.
When you do watch this, let me know about. Let
Yeah.
us know about it on the show because I'm actually curious. The art looks pretty intriguing, and it's a mystery. So.
Yeah.
It's not just because the edgy tag guys. I promise that's not why I'm interested.
I didn't notice that when I watched the trailer. And you watch the trailer, it doesn't even seem like that. I don't know if it's just a troll, but we'll see.
Hopefully it's not. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Okay, what's next?
Next we have Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
This one's on my list, but only
Sla-
because you've told me about it.
Yeah,
Slapping manga.
I'm reading this one. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm watching it, but I'm also reading the manga.
So they just fight Godzillas,
Kind of. They're
Yeah.
small scale. They're like more like
trolls.
Cthulhu looking monsters.
I would spoil something that's on the cover of the manga, but it's not on the cover of the anime, so I'm not gonna actually say it.
I think it shows in the trailer.
I'm sure it does. They'd be crazy if it doesn't, because it's like
Basically
the
the premise.
it's the premise of the show. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna say anything about it just because
It's
it
a
hasn't aired
surprise.
yet.
When I read the first chapter, it's like, what the what?
When episode 1 comes out and we get back on the show, we can talk about that because there's a pretty heavy comparison we can make to another show, and it'll be very apparent when you watch this. That said, I think the story's fun. The longer it's going, though, the more I'm kind of not into it, though. I won't lie. The last, 15 to 20 chapters
Seems like
have kind of
it's
been meh.
wrapping up, though.
It seems like it's wrapping up, but it doesn't, like, the build-up to this didn't feel like getting to the end. But the big fight they're doing right now does seem like an ending thing, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Next up. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
My turn. We got Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World 3.
Yeah, baby.
Season 3
By
finally of
Drive.
Konosuba.
Finally, some new Konosuba.
Yeah.
I guess the last time I watched Konosuba, it was new, but it was like a prequel.
It's funny because,
spin-off.
like, we get Mushoku Tensei and Konosuba this season, like, you really don't need to watch any of these other trash isekais. You already have 2 of the perfect trash isekais right there for you.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, wait, you got 3 if you caught up with Slime Sama.
Is that this season 2?
Yeah.
Was this season like 3 or 4?
This is season 3.
I'm not caught up with this.
I think
I've
it's
not
season
watched
3.
an episode. I've always been curious because I remember you've praised it to me before as well.
You should watch if you like the first couple episodes, then you'd like the show.
Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, what's there to say about Konosuba? We did a whole episode on Konosuba season 1.
Yeah, and
It's great.
Some gamer did an entire like fun facts in the comments.
Dude, it was so good. I was like reading through it and I was like, this is crazy. I love this. This is so much extra information. Very fun. A lot of fun facts. You're not wrong. Yeah, Konosuba is great. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited for this. As a guy who may not ever read the light novel as much as I wanted to, this is the best I'm going to get. So I'm looking forward to it.
And then we got Laid Back Cab Season 3, 3rd season of Eurocamp Triangle.
Wait, why
Yeah.
is there a triangle? It's because that's supposed to be like a
It's
tent.
Delta or something. I don't know.
I always thought that the delta was supposed to be like a
Yeah.
tent.
I don't know. It probably.
Anybody watching Laid Back Camp?
Nope.
So this is one show that I've always wanted to watch, and now that there's season 3 coming out, it's even more of just like, dang, dude, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to it now.
It's one of those slice of life shows where like, haha, it's so wholesome, so funny.
I'm surprised they've
I
gotten
don't
to
care.
3 seasons of it. Like, how what else is there to say more? You know, like, aren't they done camping? I wonder if there's like good story arcs or something with it. I would really hope there is, but based on those tags, comedy, slice of life, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Just probably classic cute girls doing cute things.
Next we have Mahjong
Mahjong.
Soulcon.
Mahjong Soul Khan,
Is this just like the Hikaru
gotcha,
no go for Mahjong?
I guess.
I'm just kidding. I don't
really
know.
Look like it looks like a beast girl.
There's like a fat hamster thing in the top.
Wait,
right.
how is she a beast girl? That just looks like a
She
normal
got the
little girl.
ears.
And she has dog ears.
I thought those were just little
No, those are dog ears.
ornaments in her hair.
There's a bunny girl ears.
No, those look like dog ears to me.
Huh. Well, it's a sequel according to that
Yeah.
quick description I happened to read. I'm not
Yeah.
watching this. I'm assuming none of you guys are either.
No, I've never heard of it.
This is the first one I've heard of, so hey, let us know in the comments if for some reason we're missing out on the sleeper hit Mahjong Soul Khan.
The sleeper.
Next up is Mission Yozakura Family. So this is in Shonen Jump, is it
Yeah.
not? Okay. I don't know anything about this. I'm not reading the manga. I've not looked anything into it. This is really I've just seen
watching it
surface
'cause
level stuff.
I watch pretty much every Shonen Jump show that comes out.
Is the manga fun? Do you read it?
It's good.
Has the episode 1 came out that you've
Yeah,
watched?
it's very well animated.
Would you recommend?
It's good for now. It's like it's
You're
very
not
unique.
selling me
It's a
things.
very unique premise of like
well, you're strapping in,
of
dude.
like where-
27 episodes.
yeah, where this that redhead guy's childhood friend is like a family of assassins, and then her older brother's like the one who wants to kill him, but then he like wants to prove him so he doesn't get killed by her older brother. And it's kind of like, and then as the show goes along, it gets more like shonen-esque with like big bad organization, something like that. Yeah,
Nice.
power scaling. Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever try it, but like, hey, maybe someday.
it's very wholesome,
It's wholesome and it's a shonen.
violent and wholesome. It's like that weird mix.
Okay,
Yeah.
so not very like shonen etchy, is it then?
No, not really.
Interesting. Normally they go for that route. Even in Naruto, they did it.
Yeah. It's the GOAT Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 Part 2.
We're here.
Holy Lord.
Peak has arrived. We are finally back.
First episode, banger. A lot of people still complaining. It's like, this is like one guy.
Wait, have you already
comments-
watched it?
Yeah, one
Oh,
guy.
dang.
guy in
I've
the
not
comments
watched
said.
I've not watched it.
One guy
either.
in the comments said, "This is just slice of life." It's like, it's character development. Shut the fuck up.
So I'll say as the classic light novel reader Cole that I am, yeah, you're gonna see some slice of life for the first couple episodes of this,
Yeah.
if not the first half of the season. The second half of this part though, not slice of life anymore. We're going back to fantasy-esque stuff, like hardcore fantasy-esque stuff.
Finally.
So look forward to that.
The ED was very compelling. Not that I've had ED, but
Honestly, that's one of my favorite arcs in the entire series. It's so funny, but also kind of like, how would I be in that situation? But anyway, Mushoku Tensei, it's goated in my book. I'm a big fan. I like it a lot. Can't go wrong.
why is Mr. My Hero Academia going to take so long to air?
It's doing like
that's you, Sky,
a
by the
Demon
way.
Slayer thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have My Hero Season 7.
Oh, it's probably been that like bulk premiere. It's like 3 episodes in one. I don't know.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, but since the manga's almost over, this could possibly be the final season, unless they like say season 8's the final season.
How far behind is the show from the manga?
Not too far. Like this
season
if
should
this is
start
20
the final fight.
Yeah, if this is like the regular 24, 25 episodes, then it could wrap up the whole manga, because unless they decide to put the final fight in like a TV special or a movie or something, which I don't know if they would.
They're gonna do one of those classic things where the manga ends the day the anime ends, so they coincide.
That's
I'm just
almost
kidding.
impossible.
That's not gonna happen.
That's almost impossible. They have to like trade manuscripts to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what they have to do. But
Make them in tandem.
it ain't happening. That was a bad joke.
But yeah, I think this probably could be. They didn't say it's the final season. I'm pretty sure they would advertise. My Hero
Yeah,
Academia
they
the
would
final
definitely advertise it as
season,
such.
but who knows?
My Hero is really interesting. I think it was season 6 or 5 that was airing, and I watched the whole season, and all of a sudden got super jacked about it again. Got very much so into it, and then I binged the entire manga and got caught up. And then the next season started airing, and I watched the first 2 episodes and went, yeah, I kind of just got done doing all of this. So I think I'm done. And I've not watched it since.
It's probably season 5.
Yeah.
My Hero is one of those shows, and I know I've talked to you guys about it before. I don't know if I've said it on the show before, but every time I watch My Hero, I always enjoy it because it's just a superhero movie.
Yeah.
But I have to force myself to watch it.
You have to
don't
force
know
yourself
why.
to click the play button.
Literally.
Yeah, I've been there with plenty of show.
I'm kind of looking forward this season because there are some really good scenes, and I think they will look better in the anime because like what the Horikoshi's trying to convey in the manga, it's kind of a very jumbled mess.
I completely agree with Thane. Like this, if you were a manga only, this would probably be the season to start watching again, because it was so hard to understand what's happening sometimes on the pages.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Oblivion Battery by Mappa. Because Mappa has to have something every season.
It's baseball.
Yeah.
I would
It's a
not get that
manga.
from the title or the picture. If anything, I would call this a BL.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
baseball.
Baseball.
it's like a bunch of boys. Is it BL or is it sports?
Or is it both?
Or is it IQ?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not watching this. You guys watching it?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't really watch sports manga, sports anime that much.
I'm watching a different sports anime.
Oh, baby. All right, what's
that
next?
one. We'll see. Re-Monster. I think I saw the manga of this a while ago when Crunchyroll had a manga app, and I think it's just about a guy who reincarnates as an ogre or an orc.
Yeah, this one
Goblin.
looked interesting. Then I read the thing, and I saw that he was a goblin. And ever since Goblin Slayer, I can't look at goblins
like,
the
F
same
these
way.
goblins.
They're ruined for me. So if you make your goblin or make your main character a goblin, it's kind of done for me.
Skyrim.
You could be a goblin in Skyrim, couldn't you? Yeah, I would never.
Or I guess it's an orc.
I would never play Skyrim.
You'd be a draw. You could be worse. You could be a drawer elf.
Bless you.
Did I say that right? Snow elves.
What'd you say?
In Skyrim, the snow elves, they're like
What'd
stuck
you
in the
call it?
caves. Drawer elves? Drow elves?
You're asking the wrong nerd. I could tell you about Lord of the Rings, but my
I'll probably have
Skyrim
to
knowledge
ask.
is...
I remember fighting snow elves in the caves and they're all mutated.
What's the snow elf called in Lord of the Rings?
There's no snow elf, it's just an elf.
Yeah.
There's
There's wood elves.
The concept of
Oh, so they have wood elves, but
the
not snow
concept
elves.
of like wood, dark, high, that came from D&D.
Yeah, and Lord of
Are
the
they,
Rings,
like-
they have wood elves and regular elves.
Yeah.
Are the different elves like cross elves? Like they breed with other species or something, and that's how they make their wood elf, snow elf. Like they have sex with a snowman and make a snow elf or something.
I don't know which prop are you talking about?
Anything, literally anything.
There's not really a fantasy Bible for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
it's kind of like just different ethnicities of humans. It's different ethnicities of elves.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next we have Rinkai.
There's got to be a gotcha game, right?
They're riding bikes.
Okay, I'm gonna read the bit of this one because I saw a word in here that got me very curious. Ready? Here we go. The story centers on the sport of women's cycling, which debuted in Japan shortly after World War II. However, organized competitions folded after just 15 years and laid dormant for several decades. Then the Rinkai League launched to revive the sport.
Is this based off a true story?
I don't know. I saw the word World War II, and that's what got me curious. And as I read the first sentence, I went, "Oh, I don't care anymore. I'm already committed. I better keep reading." Anybody watching?
Nope.
Watching? Okay. Next
sports.
Next up is Shadowverse Flame Arc Hen.
Another Shadowverse anime.
Is this a card anime?
This is a card game,
based
gotcha
off
kind of thing.
It's based off the Psy Games card game that tried to capitalize on Hearthstone's fame.
Yeah. I attempted playing this a couple months back, and like they try really hard for it to be like a story game, and I'm like, just teach me how to play the cards, please. I'm not here.
I remember it was like Hearthstone is exactly like Hearthstone, but like you get a little charge attack you can blast your enemy with. You don't need a card.
Art
it's just
seemed
like
cool.
So you're the opposite of me when we play RPGs. Is I don't want to do the random encounters, and you only want to do the random
Well,
encounters.
it's different, okay? If I'm playing an RPG, I don't want the random encounters. If I'm playing a card game, I want to play the card game. I don't want to play the RPG.
I do random encounters just to level up, and then when I'm trying to get back to town, I try to escape as much as I can.
It was so bad, I played through the entire tutorial and still don't know how to play the game.
I tried to bridge, it wasn't there.
Yeah, I
It just
appreciate
burned.
it, but
Yeah.
I did burn it
I know
down.
exactly what you're talking about, though. It's like I want to do the thing, not the other thing, so I can do the thing.
It's like, you know how you're like, you love Hearts right now? It's like you're trying to play Hearts, you're trying to learn how to play Hearts, and there's like a heavy story mode where this little girl like gets attacked in the forest or something, and her master's trying to like save her, and then the master goes to a portal, and she's trying like, where'd she go from the portal? They're like, bro, I just want to play Hearts. I just want to play Hearts.
So I got that, but on such a smaller scale with Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Oh, yeah?
On the Switch. There's a very basic and almost non-existent story, but all you do is just mash A until you get to the
That's what I was
Puyo
doing, because
Puyo
I was just trying to
part.
play the game.
Yeah, I played Puyo Puyo Tetris, the first one.
Yeah.
Next up.
Shin Kalyan, change the world. Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
It's a
Wait.
mecha thing. This is for you.
What's changed the world? That's my final message.
That's a meme.
What's it from, though?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
meme. And then the character disappears. Unknown. A mysterious enemy suddenly appears a time ago. I never watched this. Actually,
Too long.
yeah.
TLDR.
I looked at the description. It's like, hey, it's Max. Looks pretty generic. Whatever. I ain't.
But the Hot Boys.
What? I don't watch anime for hot boys.
We watch anime for the hot boys and the hot girls
Yeah,
thing.
then come on.
That's all we watch it for the attractive human beings and mechs.
Hey, look. Hey, Sky. You would love this one.
I'll give you a brief history. Sound Euphonium Season 3. I watched Season 1 and 2. Didn't enjoy it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Very slice of life meets band.
Music drama.
If you were in band in high school, you'd probably relate. You'd
See,
be
that's
like,
why
okay.
I want to try it.
It's like
'cause of
band
that.
camp experience, except kids aren't fucking in the closet. I'm sorry. Doing it in
This
the closet.
isn't not American Pie thing.
Yeah.
This is anime.
That's true. They probably have more civility in Japan.
Freak.
If this was made in America, it would be like American Pie.
Yeah, it would be. Definitely
Yeah.
would be. Somebody with a woodwind trying to flute it. Anyway, yeah, Sound Euphonium's been one of those ones that I kind of have wanted to watch. I was never in like an actual like legit band. I was in jazz band, which is literally the farthest from band you can be in band. And I played the guitar. Like I really was not incorporated with the rest of the band, but I get the gist of it. So I think I'd I'd like to give. It's one of those. I literally said the same thing about Laid Back Camp. It's the old enough that I'd like to try it someday, but now we're at season 3, so it's like a yikes. I don't know if I ever care. Something I do care about though.
Oh, season episode.
Is it my turn to speak this? Oh,
Yeah.
I looked at you. That is your turn. Something I do care about though is Spice and Wolf. Merchant meets the
I
wise
feel like
wolf.
that 79 is from hardcore fans from like. There's a lot of people who enjoy it, but then like why it's a 79 is because a lot of hardcore fans say, it looks uglier than the original. It's like
No. That means 79% of people say it's happy.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
like
true.
it. 79% like it.
the whatever percentage of people were like, it's gonna suck compared to the original. If this was the first adaptation and people were waiting, it would be much higher. People would, but since it has a stigma of being a remake, people are just like more harsher, unnecessarily harsh on it. It's like, why don't we just watch and see where it goes? It's supposed to be more accurate. So
I've got a slight history with Spice and Wolf, and it's not like I've ever watched or read anything about it, the light novel or the previous anime. But back when I was in high school, me and Skylar actually both shared this friend. This friend didn't watch much anime at all, but for some reason watched all of Spice and Wolf and loved it to death. And anytime I would even talk about anime around this friend, he would always say, bro, you gotta watch Spice and Wolf. And I never did. He even said multiple times, I remember very specifically, episode 1's going to be a little weird, but once you get past that, you're chill. And after watching episode 1 of this remake, I know what he was meaning by episode 1 was weird, but after watching as much anime as I have, it's not that weird. Skylar, are you watching this? I know Thane and I are.
Oh, you should watch it. I think you'd like it. It's definitely a vibe. It's kind of like Free Run. Not as much action. I don't think there's going to be much action. But
It's romance too, right?
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't
yeah.
have the romance tag on there, but I just
definitely
always assumed it was romance.
They even at the beginning episode, you're like, wait,
They kind of
is
like
that?
talk about the romance thing,
Yeah.
So I think like you would probably like it, Sky, from me knowing very little about it, and from the friend that told me about it. He heavily emphasized on the romance aspect of it. So you might want to jump into this just because of the romance thing.
Yeah, maybe I'll
And
throw
then-
it on there.
Then drop it if you don't like it or so. But
I think you'd like it.
I mean, Holo's cute. She's a wolf girl.
Yeah.
Xenoblade turned me into a furry. I don't know what to say.
Holo's one of the original furry waifus.
She chill. Okay. Oh, let's move on. Nobody heard what I said. What's next? Thane, what is it?
Studio apartment, good lighting, angel included. What is this pitch?
This is
What's
like a
this sales
Facebook
pitch?
post. They're trying to sell something.
Facebook Marketplace,
That's
the
probably
anime.
what they're going for.
I love it, dude. Why are we watching this? Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace ass pitch.
I'm assuming no one's watching this, right?
No.
Why aren't we though? Like
It's,
we need to be watching this. It sounds like great.
Romance. Wait, is there Yuri? Is it Yuri?
Ooh,
I'll jump
fans in.
right on board if there's Yuri. I promise you I will.
Well, there's the opposite right over there. It's
Tell me in the comments if there is.
Taidama Okari, and read the description. It's a gay marriage and adoption.
Oh,
Wait, that's a boy?
Yeah, that's a dude. If you look,
I didn't
read
recognize that.
His loving husband.
I wonder, like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit stereotypical of me to say, a little bit of a. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I almost feel like the way they drew that was very purposeful for the Japanese audience, because a lot of them have a stigma against gay marriage, and so I wonder if they drew it like that to make it seem like it wasn't, and then when they start watching and get invested, they go, oh. Okay, maybe I'm okay with
maybe
this.
gay people should.
I don't
be
actually
married.
know though. That's my headcanon though.
Well, yaoi is pretty popular. I wouldn't call this yaoi, but it's just gay romance.
I have one
guess
issue.
It's boys love.
I have one issue. The baby's eyes are incredibly enormous, and
Yeah.
it's a little alien baby. So
Yeah. Well,
not
he's
watching.
adopted, so
Not watching.
Okay, next we have The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 3. I really like this show. Season 1 and 2 were bangers.
I've yet to start it, and it's gonna be a while. But I'm not watching many shows, so I think I can get.
I'm
caught
strapped
up.
in for the
Yeah.
long haul.
The banished former hero lives as he pleases. That rating's not looking good, and it's probably just looks like a generic fantasy. I don't know if it's isekai. It doesn't say isekai, so it's just fantasy.
I'm convinced that it can't be worse than that one that I watched a couple seasons back, that I Got a Cheat Skill one.
Oh yeah.
Like the actual art style of this one looks actually better than that. So I'm
Studio
convinced there's
Dean,
no way.
that's one of those budget studios.
Yeah.
Speaking of budget studio, JC Staff's right there.
All right, this one is The Duke of Death and His Maid Season 3.
Was JC Staff the original on that?
Probably.
I don't know.
We're going to throw this to
watched this, right?
Skylar.
I've read the manga. I don't know if I've read it in its entirety because where I was reading it just stopped getting updated.
Got it.
It was like chapter 220 something.
You were that deep in it, you didn't go looking harder?
No, because it was basically over.
Got it.
Like there's a superpower. Basically, the boy is cursed that he can't touch anyone or anything. Anything that has life, he kills if he touches it. So this.
Why does everything I touch die?
Yeah, this girl, his maid, they fall in love with each other, but they can't have physical contact. So
trying to.
it's really cute and fun, and there's lots of really fun
Trying
characters.
to cure his death
curse.
touch. His
Yeah.
DT.
Quickly glancing at that description, it says comes to its conclusion. So this will be the final season, so they're probably going to end it here.
I'll probably actually end up watching this.
Have you seen season 1 and 2?
No, but
Okay.
I've read it, and I would know enough.
So you would just jump on season 3 and call it a day. This guy.
I'm one of those people.
You are one of those people. I've heard it before. All right. Next up is one that I am watching. It's called The Fable.
I was gonna watch this, but then I saw the studio and the trailer, and I remember it was the same studio that did Under Ninja, which just like this is like a beloved manga. And then after seeing what Under Ninja was like, it's like I don't really watch this. I'll probably just read the manga since it sounds interesting. It's got good ratings on it.
I have not seen episode 1 yet. Mostly because for some reason it wasn't on my list, even though I'd planned on watching it. But that is with the caveat of I was definitely planning on dropping this if I didn't like it within the first episode.
Yeah.
I was definitely giving this the 1 episode treatment and calling it a day.
Feels like these serious scene in manga that's like trying to be mature and tell a good story. They just get the worst adaptations. Same with My Home Hero. It's like I've heard incredible things about the manga. The anime was just
Yeah, I dropped that anime back in the day.
Dookie.
All right, what do we got next, Thane?
The Idol Master, Shiny Colors. Idol Master's still around. Oh, it's
Makes money, man.
leech.
Makes money.
The Irregular at Magic High School Season 3.
incest. I'm gonna say right now, it's incest. I'm not even joking.
I'm not watching.
It's incest.
Why am I not watching this?
Because you're 2 seasons.
I watched
to jump
season.
on it.
I watched season 1. You know, I watched season 1 way back in the day. It was like 2013 when season 1 came out, and you know what it was? It's like main character. I'm stoic and silent. Oh, there's a problem. I'm overpowered. I broke it.
I need to watch this show.
It's like
You're saying all of these things, and I just want to watch it more. Keep selling on me, Thing. Keep selling it.
the first episode. There was like, oh no, he looks like he's in trouble. But at that moment, he was like kicking the most ass and not even having any problems.
And then he
It's
kissed his sister.
Not yet.
Let's move on.
But there was incestuous vibes. And they're blood related. They're blood related.
Ooh.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. We got
Now you have a problem.
the many sides. Yeah, I don't know. The many sides of voice actor radio. I feel like I remember reading about this one and thinking it would be interesting, but there was something that turned me off on it. I don't know. Are you guys looking into this one at all?
Nah, I'm not watching it.
All right, cool. let's just move on.
The Misfit of Demon King Academy 2, Core 2. So it's like the second part of the second season.
This one's ranked number 9 of popularity. So
Probably was, I've heard
is
about the Misfit of Demon King Academy, but I don't really know much.
this
about
looks like
it.
trash, and I
Yeah.
really want to watch it.
He's got a
Just
cool
gotta get
jacket.
caught up.
He's got a cool jacket.
Just
He's
gotta
got
get caught
every
up.
girl that exists in the world on him constantly kneeling down. Next show.
The New Gate.
That's it.
That's it. That's just it.
Fantasy swords.
Yeah.
It's cool fire sword.
The picture
An
looks
online game
cool.
turns real.
You got a
No
cat
one's
girl
ever
in the
seen
front.
that.
I see. I'm happy. Nobody's watching it, right?
Yeah, no.
I feel like we're like there might be a couple left here and there that we're watching, but we got Tonari no Yokai-san. It's a
Just about
cat.
yokais.
The cat is a person, maybe. Who
It's
knows?
a slice of life and supernatural. Yokai's hanging out. There's
Dan
a
to
crow
Dan if it
with-
was chill.
There's a crow trying to pass off as a man back there.
I
I'm
see
kinda
a-
freaked out.
I see a wiglet. Oh no, that's
That's
the
a
cat tail.
dragon.
Never mind.
No, there's a dragon up there in the sky,
Oh yeah.
looking like he's skeet. Looking like just a skeet.
That cat has 2 tails.
I'm not
yeah,
watching
it's a
it.
Bakeneko.
Tell me if you guys watch it.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Next up.
Tonbo.
Oh my
golfing.
gosh. I found it. This is what Skylar's watching with a nice
Oh, that
57% frown.
really-
Woo!
Hey, you know, that's first impressions. It could get good.
No. I'll tell you why it's got a 57%. Because the animation is very low quality. But
Ooh.
as soon
That's
as
OLM too.
as soon as the girl picks up the golf club, it's just like the smoothest effing animation
OLM
you've
is
ever seen.
Pokemon.
It's like, wow, they put the
I know
entire
where their
first
budget
episode.
goes.
They put the entire first episode's budget into the golf
The
club
one swing.
Yeah.
There's
Like-
a couple different swings.
Okay.
Guys, we gotta animate. Hey, you gotta
Pokemon's on
animate
break right now.
Pokemon. You wanna? It's okay. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, we're breaking Pokemon. You want to do this golf anime? It's like, yeah.
They hit a end of like this season for Pokemon, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they can do something else.
I'm gonna watch a few more episodes of this, but it'll probably get dropped.
Is
if
the
I'm being
story
honest.
interesting at all?
This dude goes to an island and he brings his golf bag and meets this girl who is like, yeah, we have a golf course. It's 3 holes. She takes him there. She's little, mind you. She's probably like 10 or something.
Well,
This
you
is
see
an
the
older dude.
10-year-old right there, and then the whatever-year-old, and then the adult.
That's her 3 times, and that's the guy.
Yeah, I could see that. It's like time lapse.
But all she has is a 3-iron, so she plays the entire course with a 3-iron.
Well, if it's only a small little course, it's probably okay. isn't
No,
it?
they're- well, it's like they're still full-sized holes. Like the first hole
Oh.
they did was like 360.
Yikes.
So she's like using a 3-iron, hitting out of the sand with a 3-iron.
So what's she doing? Like 7 strokes, 8 strokes?
No, she's really good.
Oh,
She surprises the guy. The guy's like, whoa.
got it.
Anyway,
It's like one of those golfing prodigies.
there's not much going on right now, so I understand the 57%. But those golf swing animations, oh, beautiful.
They put their money there.
Yeah. Token Ranbukai Kyoden Moyuru Honoji. God dang, that was a mouthful.
So
Yeah.
I gotta point something out. I've
I've
noticed.
heard of Token Rambo before, but they didn't even say it's a sequel. It must be like a. It's probably, I think it's a gacha game.
I've got to point something out. I've noticed that a lot of these times when we don't get the Romanji version of
Yeah.
the title, it's a show that isn't very popular. It's got a low percentage. It's not super exciting.
Yeah,
So there seems to be a trend here.
47%.
Yeah.
Yikers.
Yikers indeed.
I was gonna watch this one, Train to the. Oh wait, that's you.
Train to the end of the world.
Kind of sounds like what's that one where they go to Antarctica?
I watched
You-
it. I don't even remember.
Your UU camp.
Not you, not that one.
Don't they go to Antarctica?
I think I
No.
know the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm called
It's like 4 girls, and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like an inspiring
If it was
one.
that,
Yeah.
I'd watch
Yeah,
it.
I watched it. I don't remember anything about it.
But we watched the trailer. It's like someone disappears, and then it's like we go on this train, and we're gonna go find him. It's like don't derail and die. So someone's gonna put 2 quarters on the track.
Oh, nice.
Your turn thing.
Unnamed memory. It sounded interesting, but I decided not to pick it. It's just like I'm gonna go up this tower and make this girl my wife.
Shrek?
Yeah, Shrek.
I'd watch Shrek as the anime.
I mean, hey, they put on Annie List for an April Fool's Day joke. Oh, that should have been news. And the Annie List April Fool's Day joke was Shrek.
It was funny.
It's funny.
Nobody's watching this, are they?
Nah.
Nope.
22.
It looks like
100%
it's got
hard.
good art. I'm not gonna lie, it's got good art. That's what made me interested, but I'm not
My
watching it
potato
either.
beeped. Let me go pull it out real quick.
Your potatoes in the oven? We'll just keep going. You're not watching Vampire Dormitory, are you? Okay, Vampire Dormitory.
But maybe I should be watching Vampire Dormitory. I don't know why. I like vampire shows. I
Yeah?
don't know why. I really don't.
This looks like a reverse harem. This looks like a Otome game.
This
anime.
is Twilight.
Yeah, it's Twilight. Where's Jacob though? Which one's gonna be Jacob?
Jacob is the purple-haired boy in the front.
Is he a wolf?
Oh
or
no,
a
it's an
vampire?
Otome game.
That's what I said. I don't think it actually is an Otome game. I just
wait,
assumed. It looks like it would be one.
Sorry, that's not the viral hit's not the one I'm gonna watch next. It's the one below it.
Okay, so
But-
you're not watching Viral Hit?
No, I don't know what this is about.
This was the
Chicken.
one that made me. I was interested in this one as well, but I didn't pick it either. It looks weird.
I think it's about the guy who like fights on a YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, a NewTube. Excuse you.
NewTube,
Excuse you.
a NewTube channel, yeah.
NewTube. Are you watching this, Skylar?
No, sir.
Okay.
Whisp-
You're watching this though, aren't you?
No, sir. I read the manga.
Oh. When I heard that name, it's like, didn't Skylar read this?
I knew you'd read it.
I
That's
read
all right.
volume 5, up to volume 5. It's a music one. You might like it, Thane.
It's cute.
But it was like, there wasn't enough music for me in the beginning.
I'm not gonna
anyway.
watch it. I'm watching it.
Okay.
I just don't
Well,
pick
it's-
many romance.
It's a lesbian one, so.
Yeah, I don't.
I
pick
might
many
jump on
romance.
I like
I picked-
Yuri.
It was a fluke that
I'm
I
not
picked
afraid
that
to say
one.
it.
That My Happy Marriage. It's a fluke that I picked that, but it's looked Edo enough. But really, it was more post World War II. But whatever. Whisper Me a Love Song. Yeah.
Next we
Yuri.
have Windbreaker.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. That was
So is the whole premise, does he just break wind all the time?
no.
In public places, at home?
That's a very unfortunate title.
I never put the two
But no, it's like a Yankee anime. It's like delinquents, kind of like what's it called? Tokyo Revengers.
It's because
Got
nobody
it.
says break
Yeah.
wind anymore.
Yeah.
That's not really a
True.
phrase
Yeah,
people
the
use.
thing
is,
They
like,
just
the
say
ma-
rip ass.
The main character's a loner, and he's like really good at fighting.
Then
And
he
it's
joins
like-
the Tokyo Manji gang
Yeah,
by time traveling.
no,
Okay, got it.
but it's like there's other guys who are just like him, like because he has white hair and
For real?
another colored iris. But he's like, wait, there's guys like me who don't give a damn what I look like. That's it. Episode one's kind of touching. It hit me in the feels a bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's just gonna be an action where everyone's be
Does
like,
it-
ah.
Does it remind you of your street days in the Tokyo streets as a Japanese youth?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, last one on this long list is.
Yadagaratsu. Here's the thing.
Wait,
So-
you
finish.
didn't
Oh.
finish the title.
Yadagaratsu, the raven, does not choose its master.
Thank you.
Here's the thing. I'm trying to watch this one. I go to like the shady sites first because I don't want to pay for Crunchyroll.
I'll pay for Crunchyroll.
Yeah. And so it's not up there. It's like, where is it? So I go try to look for it on Crunchyroll. There's no page on Crunchyroll. It's like,
Is it
and
High
it's-
Dive?
no, it says Crunchyroll on the news.
Oh.
On one of their news articles says Crunchyroll will be airing the series. Like, well, where is it? Like when you look it up to watch, there's no websites that pull up like watch this. Like, where is it? I haven't seen episode 1 because no one's uploaded it.
I would be checking every day because eventually it's going to pop up.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I know, but it's like it was supposed to air. It was supposed to air yesterday as we're filming this, and I can't find it, so I can't tell you about it.
I would never watch this for one very specific reason.
Why?
I would constantly be thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there is a crow or a raven card, and its name is Yadagarasu. And every time I think of Yadagarasu, I think of in the anime, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime during the Battle City arc. I just hear this voice clip in my head. I summon the spirit monster known as Yadagarasu, and it just lives rent free in my head, bro. Yadagarasu was a broken card back in the day. Do you want to know what it does? I'll tell you about it.
Does it steal things from people?
No, it does not. It if it attacks directly, your opponent cannot draw a card for the next turn, but it bounces back to your hand. So if they can't play without drawing a card, so they got no cards in hand, but you attack them directly with Yadagarasu goes back to your hand. They go to their turn, they can't draw, and then it goes back to your turn. You summon Yadagarasu, you attack directly.
So this is an endless loop.
It's called the Yada Lock, and it's actually a win condition, essentially.
Yikes.
Because once you do the loop once, it just automatically
Is
wins you
it
the game.
banned?
Not anymore, because it's bad now, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
was at one time for sure.
That's probably before like cards could be activated from your hand and whatnot with different effects.
Yeah. If you get Yada Locked in 2024, I pity you. Let's move
Shitty
on to
deck.
the quick stuff. We got TV shorts. We're going to blow through a lot of this unless you guys see something that you're actually watching or want to talk about. I'll just throw through the names real quick.
Wait, look at that one. Chibi Godzilla raids against season 2. It's Chibi Godzilla.
Ageo to Tim. Ageo, I don't know.
Sounds like some weird Tim and Eric spinoff.
Chibi Godzilla. Kuma Arba.
That looks cursed.
Yeah, it looks scary. It looks like children's.
Nijion Animation Season 2. Shibuya Hachi.
That's like the dog Hachi, right?
You 2 Nya 2. Literally just a bunch of kid shows, essentially.
Leftovers.
All right, Leftovers. We're watching some of
Delicious
these.
in Dungeon.
We got
yeah.
Delicious in Dungeons carrying over. I'm still watching that. Thane's still watching that.
Yeah.
Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy
that.
Season 2. Not watching that. That's carrying over. And then Urusei Yatsura Season 3. I am still watching that too.
So it's supposed to be Season 2 still?
No, it's just Season 3.
Really?
It's definitely Season... Oh!
Because Season 1
Yeah,
was
this
2
should
core.
be Season 2. This should definitely
weird.
be Season 2. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we got movies this time. We got Blue Lock episode Nagi. I was forced to watch Blue Lock over the past couple months ago. And it's Battle Royale but soccer. Then you're just watching hot boys kick balls. So if you want to watch Blue Lock, I wouldn't not recommend it. This episode's about the side character Nagi, who's basically Main Boy's boyfriend. They're not actually gay, but they could be. We got
Shown
Bochi
in
the
their
Rock.
subtext.
It's the
Bochi the Rock
recap and a recap movie.
That means we're getting a sequel, baby.
It does not mean nothing. It does not mean exactly what Thane said. I hope it does, but it does
that
not mean
usually
that.
means something.
Next up is Case Closed, the $1 Million Pentagram, which I'm assuming is an arc in the Case Closed manga, which spans over 300 volumes. I don't know if it's 300.
200.
It's a lot, though.
I'd say 100.
It's
200,
a stupid amount.
It's actually I think it's the same amount as One Piece almost.
Yeah. We got Code Geass, Dakan no Rose. Code Geass is still doing more stuff, milking that franchise for all the money that it's
Wait,
worth.
it's just another move. Oh, it's an OVA.
It's an OVA. I don't know what it is. A new Code Geass anime series, which was announced. That's all it says. Next up, we got Dead Demons Data Destruction. I'll watch that. I'll definitely be
OVA.
watching that.
Is that on Netflix?
I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's I'm gonna watch all of the Dead Demon Data Destruction stuff. That's Inio Asano, and it's actually
you could always say that perfectly.
it's Inio Asano's work,
Yeah.
and it's one of his not incredibly cursed works.
Yeah, like ones that's easy
That
to
makes you wanna
adapt.
I've read a lot of his manga at this point, and I always wanted to really like his stuff. I just don't know if I can get behind it.
It's very sad.
It's incredibly sad. Goodnight Poon
Dark.
Poon was incredibly dark.
He's like the Cormac McCarthy of manga.
Girl on the Shore made me feel dirty. At least
Solanin
had a good, happy, quote unquote, happy ending. And then Downfall, yikes, that's just a depression the manga. Okay, anyway. Gintama on theater, 2D, Ikyoko,
Looks like just
Keiseihen. I don't know what that is.
it just looks like an adaptation of another arc.
Got it. We got I Star Reese, the movie, full energy. Nice. We got idol anime stuff doing stuff. We got Kura Meru Kagari.
Coal mining town, crowd with small scale miner, whatever.
I might
Looks
watch that.
CG.
That looks cool. Kura Yukaba. Another one that looks cool that I'd probably give a shot to. Don't know anything about it, but the art looks cool. Omoro K Dear Friends. It looks
It's a
incredibly
spin-off.
wholesome.
You were Yuri. Oh, it's laid back camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rabbit Kingdom the movie.
Never heard of Rabbit Kingdom?
Never heard of
original?
it. Trapezium. What is this, like Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah. Oh, well, Trapezium Dukes 10 years of you. Okay.
Okay, don't know.
Higashi, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ume Musume Pretty Derby beginning
Horse
of a new era.
girls. Horse girls.
Horse Girl the anime.
Yeah.
And then last one here is Uma Musume Pretty. Oh, it's
Road to the top.
It's like another
Yeah.
Horse Girl anime. Got it.
2 movies.
Now we got some quick OVAs, ONAs, and specials. We got Baki Hanuma versus Kengen Ashura.
What a crossover.
I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know.
They're
Crossover
two
means, but-
fighting animes, very violent, very intense, but like, man, I didn't know it's a big crossover for two people like those two shows.
Nice. Blue Lock episode Nagi additional time. Looks like an extra 4 episodes, or it is the movie. I don't actually know. All I know it's that same thing I was telling you
Mini-anime.
about earlier.
Mini
Girls and Panzer.
Tank
Taisho
Girls.
War.
It's Tank Girls.
Yeah, this is like if you like World War II tanks and you really like anime girls, you know, make them just mash them together. That's what you should watch. My Onigiri. That looks like a cute movie. Supernatural adventure.
Giri or girl?
Onigiri.
Giri.
Oh.
Onigiri.
It looks like girl.
It is Oni girl.
Oh, Oni girl. Oh, like a demon
Because
girl.
she's an Oni. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the horn now. I said Onigiri, and I was like, I don't see any Onigiri in their hands. What is this? Okay, they got me. All right. Oja Mojo, Doremi, 1620s.
It's just
That's a thing.
It's a nice zoomed in JPEG.
do re mi.
Low
Like
quality.
Very,
do
very
re
zoomed in.
mi.
Rising Impact. We got golf clubs swinging. What do you think of that, Sky?
It's a golf
you're
club
the-
swinging.
You're the representative
June
golf
22nd.
master, so. Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac, Battle for the Sanctuary,
That's
Part
like
2.
that really bad adaptation that came out.
Oh. Sandland the
it's a
series is continuing still. I've not watched any of it. Have you guys watched any of it?
Nope.
All right.
Oh no.
Shin Yara.
This was a meme back
Naika?
then.
Is it a sus one?
Yeah.
The picture looks kind of sus.
Yeah, it was. It's very sus. I saw this as a meme and Japan memed it, and I was like, I wish I didn't know about this.
We got the Grim Variations. This looks like a classic like shoujo-esque drama.
That
or
looks
manga.
like a 90s video cover. It
Yeah,
says Netflix
it
right
looks
on top.
old. Last but not least, maybe least, I don't know. T. P. Bon by Studio Bones. It can't be the least.
TP Bone.
It's Studio Bones. People love Bones.
I don't know.
Especially dogs.
Metallic Rouge was kind of disappointing, so.
We don't talk
Hey,
about
talk
that.
about-
We talk about Mobile
talk
Psycho
about-
100.
You see, talk about Metallic Rouge, like, it ends, and, like, it ends on, like, the main character going in a final battle with another character who, like, didn't get much screen time. And it's like, okay, this show clearly wanted to be, like, 24 episodes, but, like,
Oh, I see.
yeah, it just couldn't get the budget, so it just, like, rushed its ending.
Well, that's the end of our 2024 spring anime season recap. Or not
In a nutshell.
preview. In a nutshell,
Yes.
preview, whatever you want to call it. Those are the shows. We talked about the shows we're watching. We may pick up more here and there. We may drop some, as you all know. Look forward to it in the next couple weeks. But in these next couple weeks, it is time for me to pick a show. I get to choose one this time.
It feels like it's been years.
It's been years since we've done this, but I'm happy to announce that you guys will like this show. I have seen this show. I'm a fan. I'm excited to do a second watch
me.
because I'll be able to pick up
Try
some
me,
new
bitch.
things. It is OddTaxi. We're going to be
I've heard
watching
good
Odd
things.
Taxi. I have watched it, like I said. I think it's really dang good. Skylar, if you're into mystery right now still, you're going to like Odd Taxi. I think you are going to like it a lot specifically because I think it's right up your alley. I think they don't enjoy it, but I think this is a Skylar show through
I've
and through.
heard things about that.
But like I said, I'm excited as a second watch through because I might be able to pick up things that I didn't see the first time around. But yes, we're going to be watching Odd Taxi over the next 2 weeks. Of course, we'll be watching our shows that come out over the next 2 weeks as well. And when we get to that next episode in 2 weeks, we will both be talking about the season a little bit more, the news as we always do, and we'll be giving our opinions and discussion on Odd Taxi. Look forward to it. Thanks again for watching and listening to the episode of the podcast. Have a great life, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.